What's up guys, this is DJ Newer and welcome back to another one of my videos. I'm going to do like a vlog type deal today. First little tidbit, I'm going to talk about my dreads. As you guys can see, I'm starting to try on my journey through dreads. It looks really decent. I think the parts are perfectly fine. I was noticing that it's going to look real scalpy, like my scalp is going to show. Over time it's gonna have to get thicker. I'm probably gonna upload another video within a week about my dreadlocks in order to talk about that properly. The other thing I wanted to talk about, I'm gonna be figuring out the whole dreadlocks thing, so I'm gonna be doing more and more research and looking up videos, reading up books and all that, articles. And the other thing I wanted to talk about is my new puppy. She is 5 months old. She's a, from what I was told, a pit terrier mix, and she's gonna be a big. Here she is. I'm playing some music for her because she's been having a rough few days, going from place to place in order to try to find a home that'll take her and keep her. So she's generally a little sad, but overall she's warmed up a little bit to me. From what I've noticed, when I was driving, I made sure I was holding on to her so she wouldn't go anywhere. I was petting her a lot. And then after I stopped petting her, she put her face on me to while she's trying to fall asleep, which I thought was pretty nice. It showed that she was willing to try to make some sort of connection with me. The whole petting thing, I don't know if it'll work, but my theory was that if I pet her while she's feeling sad a whole lot, then she'll feel like she can confide in me, and she'll try to go out her way to try to connect with me, being playing and eating around me. Cause yet she hasn't yet to eat yet, far as I know. That's terrible. The music that you all hear playing in the background, I'm playing it for her because it's like soothing anxiety music, because she seemed like she was a little sad, a little stressed out about the whole process. Dogs have feelings too, you guys. And she seemed to enjoy the brushing. Like as I was brushing her, she was falling asleep. I picked up this little brush from Pet Supplies Plus. I thought this would be fine because it's kind of coarse. I didn't know how long her hair was gonna get. She looks like she's gonna be, like I said, a tall breed with short hair. So this brush right here, I actually don't know the exact name of it. I will find the little package and probably put it in the description if I do find it. But this should be plenty fine. If you guys, I recommend combs. I know I haven't had a dog long enough, but I recommend combs for the longer hair dogs. Short hair dog, really for her, the brush is perfectly fine, and I think it's perfectly fine for me, her being a short hair dog, because I do have allergies, so the long hair dogs do affect me. And overall, with the dreads, little statement that I said about the dreadlocks and the new puppy, I'm going to be trying to figure this out as time goes on, of course, and then I'm going to post about it. The next time I believe I'm going to try to go ahead and post is a week after having her, as well as a week of after having the dreads, to really talk about both. The dreads thing, it shouldn't be too difficult to upload videos and talk about that, honestly, because really I'm just in the process of waiting and letting it lock on its own. The next time I'm going to try to get it retwisted is around a month. Most of the videos and most of the little stuff that I've read so far has said that weeks should be fine to see what happens, and then by a month you want to try to. My thing is, if my hair locks up if it does lock up very easily after a few weeks, then I won't do anything to it for at least maybe a 2 month, because if it had locked up, then I don't need to do anything. I'm not gonna try to go out of my way to mess with it. The biggest thing is gonna be hard for me is because it said that dreads itch because of, you know, that week's time. I'm not gonna be washing it, so it's gonna collect some lint or dirt that's flying through the air. But I've gotten products that I can spray on my hair to deal with that. The week's time that I'm referring to, that's gonna really give me a ideal of how long it's gonna take, or because that's gonna tell me, well, if it's at this weak point, is it starting to lock, or is it looking like it's coming down? Because if it's looking like it's coming down after a week, then that's not gonna be a problem really. My biggest thing is gonna be not touching it, because you gotta not touch your hair when you have dreadlocks. When you're trying to get it to lock up, the constant touching will mess up the process.
Bro.
Okay, so yeah, like I said, the biggest thing is gonna be for me not touching it, not simply because, the dreads, and I'm gonna be compelled to try to retwist them, but the other thing is that for me, I scratch my head like most people, or I play with my hair sometimes, like when it was braided, or if I had it just combed back, I would mess with the curls. Like I'll pull the curls out and then recurl it with my hands, because I don't know, something past the time. But back to the dog. I just was told by my sister that she's gonna be sleeping a lot because she's only 5 months, which I didn't know. I'm in the process of learning these things. I'm gonna learn it as we continue through the process. I'm gonna be hopefully eventually get to the point where she's old enough and I'll get a second dog, because then I'll be able to afford / take on the responsibility of a second dog. Only reason I want a second dog is she needs a companion, and she has a companion currently, but my sister's moving, so I think that covers all our bases. Once again, this is DJ New World signing off. Peace.